Greetings, minions, factory workers, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing Satisfactory. Episode number 8. I'm having a hard time tonight. Early access, and away we go. So, off camera, I made this little production line here. And let's see if I can jump there. There we go. This storage container is holding all of my biomass, and it's running into here making biofuel and depositing it right there so I can pick it up from right here. And that's the only thing that's changed since the last time I played, which was like 10 minutes ago. And I don't have enough to make any more. That's fine because I only need just a certain amount. So while that's going, we'll go and deposit what we got here. We got the green power slug, so research is done with that. So put that in there and analyze it. So while that's going, let's do some other stuff. So we need to get, let's see what's most beneficial at the moment. None of them are really all that, but we'll just go with that there. Gonna need a lot more plates and rods and wire. So this thing's been producing non-stop since last we left it. And I'll go over here and fetch some wire. And eventually I would like to have like a special conveyor to move one of each product into one giant storage container so I can pick up whatever I need when I need it. But for right now, we'll just go with this. We know where everything is, so it's not that big a deal. Okay, so we'll get this sent away.
Milestone reached. To ensure optimal use of space, navigation and tidiness, R&D have developed stairs and conveyor walls.
Alright. And that sound is my generator's running out of power. Yeah, gonna need more. Yep, that one's out too. Alright, so we've got to produce our own just to keep it going. I really want to get the coal plants. As soon as I can get those, I can make the coal plants and run conveyors to them, and I won't have to manage the power as much. But we have to get to that level first. Sounds like the pod's returning. should have enough. Let's see what's. That's fine for now. Okay, got enough in there. Top this off. And this one. Alright. Now the thing with this is it's only taking in biomass. It's not reducing down the wood or the leaves, as I have to do separately here. So I manually have to do that part, but it's not a big deal because soon I hope I can move on from that. Object scanner nuts, so I need 5 nuts. That's, I ain't gonna touch that. I'm just gonna leave it there. What a nut I am. Is that gonna take off? I guess so. Okay. So I need cable with this. Alright. So we'll go get some cable. I should have at least 1 stack, possibly 2 done by now. Oh wow, okay. That's more than I anticipated. Alright. And I got plenty of wire. I'm gonna need a little more plate and a little more, yeah. Rods. That's the ticket. Alright. And just get these sorted so it's kind of neat and easy to find. Alright.
Milestone reached. Buildings aimed at factory traversal, including several different categories of jump pads, can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution is recommended during use of these products.
Alright, that should be going for a while. And the beauty of it is when that empties out, and the machine fully processes it, it'll fill up here and then it'll stop, so it isn't continually using the power. So that machine will stop using power when it's idle. That is going to be helpful when the other reactors kind of go dead. So let's see, what do we need now? We got wire, we got cable, plates and rods, so we're gonna need screws. Set that as our we're gonna need more of these. I can already produce this, but I'm just queuing up more because, well, you can never have enough of these, I guess. And I probably ought to make some screws too. About 1,000 should do. And we'll have to make machines for each of these as well, for the reinforced plate and the screws. So that should be enough. Alright, power consumption's pretty close to the top there. So we might need to make another reactor. I'm kind of leaning towards just making the stuff by hand, the stuff that these aren't producing, and getting right straight to coal production. That'll make us have to go on a little trip. And Pod will be back in about a minute. Let's go pick up some more. And all this is working out pretty damn lovely. Let's take a look at what we're doing down here. So those are kind of bottlenecking up in there. You know what we could do, just as an experiment, still maintains the whole load balancing thing, but it also tries to keep the flow a little more consistent, so it's not a spaced type thing, at least when it comes into here. So it's not stalling out. It will in the middle though, you know, be more spaced out between them, but I can live with that. And especially if these here, the outer ones, fill up faster than the middle one, no big deal, because when these get filled up and backflow, you know, have this backflow, it'll try to move it off, all the excess off to the middle. So yeah, as you can see, that's going faster and that's going faster than what's being produced there. And I don't mind. Because like I said, when that one gets filled up, it'll end up making this go faster. Let's go get some biofuel and at least see how much we got. Okay, so that's enough for one machine in there. And it's clearly not going as fast as I'd like. There we go. So at least the input is full. Okay. And I believe pod is returned, so we can upgrade a little more. I need... Let's get this sorted here. Some plate, some rods, and reinforced.
Milestone reached. After medical consultation, additional buildings aimed at factory traversal have been added. Walkways can now be accessed in the build menu.
Okay, that'll be back in like 3-4 minutes. So we can get that, and then we're also going to need to make the space elevator. But I don't know exactly where I want to put it yet. So let's let's build some more foundation blocks. And that way we'll have enough space for not just the factory itself, you know, the fullness of the factory, but also some space for the space elevator. That just looks so cool to see the materials just flying over there. There we go. It's like an explosion in reverse. Okay, so we have these here. You let those machines get filled up. Make sure we get all the blocks in, and we don't. Couldn't quite reach that far, I guess. Alright, so these machines are for rods, and let's see, actually before we do that we can come up in here and take a look. So that'll take one for screws. So I think what I'll do is, let's see. I want to make sure this is as close to smack dab in the center as I can, and apparently it's not. So, you know what? I'm gonna just do it like this. And then we'll put in a splitter. And then we'll make constructor. And then a power pole. Let's see, we'll go like this. Okay, and then we'll so this is going to be kind of a temporary build because I'm not exactly sure how many of these I'm going to need in the overall construction of things, but at least these, you know, are getting built and stored. So if we can fill that up, that'll hold us over for a little while until we can get something much more set up for the build. So we have two things coming in. Eventually I might take this out and put in a splitter, because we will need at least two going out to other machines. But I want to keep this thing pumping, and I'm gonna have to redo the power for this anyways in the long run. So this is kind of a temporary setup, and I'm gonna have to make the reinforced plate somewhere out here, because I'm gonna need screws from here to make it. So let's try it out for size here. Let me get up here. Wait a minute, what's this? Okay, I just make a constructor. Wait, let's see what the constructor will make again. It doesn't make reinforced plates, so I will need a constructor, and that will require not only reinforced plates, but also modular frame and rotors, which we cannot manufacture through machines yet, but we can make them manually. So I'm pretty sure the screws will come in handy for that. Let's go and check how much biofuel we've made. And now that the ship is back, we can send off another shipment. Okay, so in order to tier up, I'm going to need make the space elevator. Okay, so that's easy to do. Right now we got to take care of this. So I do not want the power to run out on me. And not enough. Now, I think I can do without one generator. But if I lose another one, that's not going to help. So come over here. And we need... And we got enough iron plates, we need iron rods. Alright, it's producing a little bit better than I was thinking it was going to. And now we can get the space elevator going, and this will be a temporary location for it. I'll have to tear it apart probably a couple times before I can finalize where I want it at, but we'll keep it somewhat close. Apparently it's going to have to be on level ground or something like that. Could almost put it right in here if it wasn't like just a little bit constricted. The last time I was playing this particular level, I set it down over in here. Yeah, right in there. Ooh, look at all those parts flying. And check this out. It's like it's dropping a big old hook for this to catch, but it's dropping it from space. It's like the ultimate claw game. And there we go. So almost any place we venture out to, we can see this from a mile away. Okay, so we need to make rotors, and we're going to need to make reinforced iron plates in order to get to the next tier of stuff and things. And we'll need a little bit more wire, I think. Come on, bouncy, bouncy. And this is why I'm not a big fan of the walkways, but I definitely see their value once I get things built up. Alright, so rotors. Oh, I thought they would take wire. So we'll produce a bunch of these. And since we're manufacturing screws, we don't have to really push it on making them, you know, by hand anyway. Forgot what was needed over here, but let's check this out real quick. And we'll try to get upgraded. Okay, I need that. Okay. Almost got that. And I need 50 more of that. So I got a little bit of work ahead of me, and I'm gonna go overtime on this episode. Kind of want to get this done. So rotors and reinforced plates. Alright, let's go back and try to make like 50 more reinforced plates. And I think it was like 4 more rotors. Make a few extra. We need 50 of these, so we've gotta, let's see, probably grind all these up. Alright, just a few more. Come on, baby. Alright, so should be able to have enough now to send up the space elevator and be ready for the next 2 tiers, which I'm hoping will unlock the coal on the map. Alright, let's get to the space elevator. And as you can see, there's like 3 inlets on the side here, and I think there's 3 on the other side too. So you can plug your factory right directly into it. And away we go. Alright, so we should have tiers 3 and 4 unlocked. So yeah, coal power. We'll also have access to the tractor, truck station, coal generator. That's going to be a big one right here. And then conveyor belt Mark IIs. Those are fun. They get even better with Mark IIIs and 4s because they just go by a whole lot faster. We'll be able to produce steel ingots, steel beams, steel pipes. That adds a whole other degree of complication, but we'll deal with it. A new storage container, and yeah, and if you think, you know, that conveyor belt moves quick, well, you ain't seen nothing yet. The Mark IV just flies by. Alright, well, I think this should be able to be it for the episode. I'm going to stick around just a little bit, make sure everything's producing as it should, and that'll be it for me. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks very much for watching. Do check out the links in the description below. And until next time, see you later. Twitch, Twitch.